Recently, I had a question on masturbation again, and this is linked to a cognitive disability. I'm going to do my best to try and protect the person's dignity and continue to speak about my own experiences. When it comes to masturbation, I've always held true to the point was if you cannot clean up after yourself, I would rather the person continue to masturbate in their underwear or into a tissue over the toilet or in the shower than rather risk a wet dream where you do not wake up in time um, to prevent yourself from urinating. I remember after ejaculation, especially for us males, actually males and females, like after ejaculation, you need to urinate to clear the system out properly. This has a tendency to happen in the sleep process during a wet dream because you mentally you're still in the theater of the mind. That's what masturbation is. It is it is whatever you would like it to be. How many times haven't we seen a woman wear a shirt as a dress? And you ask your body, is that a shirt or a dress? It is whatever you'd like it to be. However, for people who don't quite pick up on social nuances when they want to meet somebody new, they might have a small circle of friends, but those are platonic friends. But we all need love, we all need intimacy, we all need kindness. So, this is what I'm gonna suggest. If you find yourself with Asperger's, for example, and you have somebody that you trust, a cousin, a cousin's wife, if you're male, preferably take a married female. There's no threat involved with this. She can guide you around the social situation. Uh, Tells you continue. She's interested in you. She's dancing for you. This has happened to me, and I have cerebral palsy. I I have a different reason why I'm nervous. I don't have a problem meeting women and taking it to the next level. Um, since the advent that cabs became much cheaper and so on and so on, I have a lot more anonymity. And there you can partner even with an Uber driver. But for people that don't understand the social nuances, this can be likened to we all know what the orange light means on the side of a car. Somebody that doesn't understand that social nuance is going to have a problem. So get somebody that's gonna guide you. If you are feeling hypersexual and you're finding that it's ruining your social interaction, especially on online dating, where the intervals between chats and meeting up with people are getting shorter and shorter. It is the new zeitgeist still. Um, Find somebody that you can revert to. Hey, buddy, I met somebody great and it's going great, but I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna fuck up. He's not ready for sex yet, or she's not ready for sex yet. But all I can think of is, the smell of those pink panties, and that is hypersexuality. For those of us that's not afflicted with hypersexuality, we often tease one another and say, hey, you just chasing it mal, man. Go take a cold shower. But for people with this cognitive impairment, it's not a joke. And it can be very lonely for them. We can say, go salsa dancing, go to church, do some volunteer work. That's fine. But if they don't know how to take it to the next level, you're going to have a problem. Find somebody that's going to help you. Find somebody that's gonna help you. And if you want the on-paper research that I've just done, I want you to consult DSM-3. There's some literature there on case studies linked to autism alone, linked to Asperger's alone, where doctors have discussed in depth the impact on social skills brought upon by hypersexuality because of Asperger's. I think for me personally, I'm gonna round out by speaking again about the masturbation aspect. I think because so many people with Asperger's can go to work and do a 9 to 5 thing, I think as long as the masturbation doesn't stop you or cause you to be arrested for any kind of lewd act, if it doesn't interfere with your 9 to 5 abilities, I would say go for it. Look, from a religious perspective, people still frown upon it. Whether I agree with it or whether I don't agree with it, that's not the issue. But a very wise imam, who is now long dead, peace be upon him, told his congregation one day. I'm gonna revert to Afrikaans for a second. Moenie jou dien swaar maak nie. In English, loosely translated, don't make your religious obligation heavy. If you need that release valve and you do have a problem, that's your release valve. But if the release valve is causing a problem, consult a professional. That's where I'm going to leave it.